Right, good morning. Hope you like this video. It was just a quick an hour and a half out. A good detecting buddy of mine, Michael Rain, aka Pav, invited me and my brother-in-law, who'd never detected before, out on one of his new permissions that he'd only done maybe an hour and a half himself before. So we quickly nipped over in the morning. I was using the XP Deus with Garrett's Ultimate Program and the XY screen again. I found that amazing on trashy areas, picking out the good finds and good signals, and my brother-in-law used my Garrett Ace 250. So enjoy the few quick digs. It was only an hour and a half, so there's just a few sort of in the hole shots, and then we'll get into the roundup. Okay, see you then. Out on a very windy day with Michael Rain over there, somewhere. Just had this interesting find. Thought it was a coin, but look at that picture. Oh, it keeps blowing away, so it's light. It's got a man on it. I'll show you now. Okay guys, next one's this lovely buckle. Possibly medieval. As this field's got Roman, Iron Age, medieval history on it, so happy days. When I get back, on to the next. Next hole is this. Not sure what it is. It's too windy. There's Pav, Stephen. Just got a signal in here, so I thought I'd do a live reveal on it. Oh, that's a coin. Let's have a look. It's a crusty old coin. Yeah, it's a coin, but not sure what it is. Too crusty at the moment. Hopefully you can clean it up in the roundup. But another coin. Happy days. Next. Okay, moved on to where the Roman settlements might have been. And over here, there it is. Got some kind of medallion. It's being drilled into the wall there. Hopefully, pretty toasted, whatever it was. Oh well. See you at the next. Hopefully, we'll clean up in the roundup. There it is. Half penny. Yeah, Victoria halfpenny, 18. It's not focused sometimes. Anyway, I can read it. It says 1875. It's an 1875 Victoria halfpenny. There's head and the body stuff. Yeah, I'll clean it up and hopefully get some focus on it in the round. Next. Right guys, and here for the roundup. So, Gareth and my digs put together. That's what we got in an hour and a half. Amazing really, so many holes in such little time. Like I say, it was quite a trashy area, lots of rubbish, aluminium, bits of pipe, copper wiring, What looks like off a dart, and then that's what Gareth got as well, which if you look at the pattern on it, looks like another bit off a dart. All the bits of lead, lots of bits of lead. That's obviously had some kind of work done to it. And this one definitely has been worked. What for? Got no idea. But if anyone is an expert on lead and can tell me, then go for that. We then add a few more bits of scrap, brackets, bits and bobs, bits of machine, something shiny, but modern and new, funny mineral rock or bit of metal, whatever it is, but God, it was given a good signal. A couple of hinges, part of a watch or a clock, so I think there's been definitely some kind of dump site here. No idea what that is. It's like a screwy with a cog on, again maybe part of an old clock. Gareth found this, which is the bottom half of a cap badge. Has normally something coming off up here from what I've googled. See where it's snapped off there, and that would be from an artillery squadron or section of the army. Don't know what the NF stands for, but nice little part of a cap badge. An old button. This, when it first came up, I thought was a brooch, and then when I cleaned it up, it's literally just some kind of copper bracket of some sort. This was a nice cap that Gareth found, and Michael Rain researched that, and nice, thankfully for us. And that's a pharmaceutical company from the early 1900s, around World War I, and they were the first factory to be made into a factory museum. So that was a bit of trash, quite a bit of interesting. Before I run out of memory space again, I think I was talking about this, just to say that was from Derby, a place in Derby. So what was doing up here, probably, who knows. I got what I think is a medieval buckle, I'd like to think. Looks medieval to me. But there were things like the cap badges off the war, so it may be First, Second World War. I'd have to look into that. This funny little item, again, I thought might have been a brooch with stones missing, but to be honest, I think it's just a bit off some kind of machinery or something. Stud button for me. This weird artifact, God knows, again probably some kind of Victorian junk. If anyone has any idea. Nice pattern on it. But if anyone has any idea what it might have been used for, I have not. Maybe it's a latch for a window or something like that, a door. It's quite heavy. Not a clue, but interesting find. We then got modern 20p. This was some kind of tag or medallion. Nothing left on it, completely toasted. Maybe a dog tag. An old crusty halfpenny, probably is Victorian, because then I got this one, which is Victorian, and if the camera will focus in, you might see the date as there you go, 1875. And there's Vicky, Queen Victoria. Still pretty toasted, but okay. And then this interesting piece had us flummoxed. You notice there's a kind of beach hut on the left. Someone about to dive in the sea in an old costume. On this side we've got someone again jumping in the sea in an old style swimming costume. And lots of people on Facebook sites that we're on have been thinking what it could possibly be. It's very light, probably is aluminium, and with the World War things that we found, an expert on there said that could well be some trench art, where there's been some soldiers a bit bored, found an old scrap bit of metal and wanted to make some art and draw some shapes. And looking at the bathing suits, it'll be about that time and era with those long bathing suits and the beach houses. It'll be around the World War, so really quite interesting bit of hopeful trench art. Okay, so not a bad hour and a half. The area had Roman, Anglo-Saxon, medieval on it, but that's all we've got from it. So hopefully Pavel will invite us back on sometime and we can see what we can winkle out. But lots of Victorian trash, so I think it was an old Victorian, bit of an old waste site for them. But anyway, like I say, just a quick one today. Hopefully we'll see you at the next, and I'll be able to get a better camera and do some live digs again, so you can actually hear the sounds on the days for the ultimate programme and things. Okay, I'll catch you up the next Go Detecting.